Hey everyone, hello. Happy Tuesday. How's it going? How's it going? If you are catching the replay of this video, which means I'm no longer live, so there will not be a red live button up here in the corner, that means you're watching the replay. Okay, so I will not be responding like on this video to your comments, but I will go back and respond to your comments. Hi Amber. So drop a hashtag replay if you're watching the replay. Okay, hit the share button in the bottom left hand corner. Let me know that you shared. I'd appreciate it so much. We're going in with the mattifying face primer. This stuff is awesome. Hi Amanda. I love this new face primer. Oh, it fills in my pores so good. And I have really large pores for whatever reason. I don't know if it's age, what it is, but I have gotten back into my skincare. I started this morning. I'm going to be faithful to my skincare. I let it go on and off for a little while. And I'm like, nope, no more. I could tell such a big difference when I was not doing it like I normally do. But this stuff, you add this on, let it sit for 3 to 5 minutes, and it's going to fill in all of the pores, fine lines, wrinkles, and then it's going to make your foundation and the rest of your makeup go on super smooth. You guys say hello once you join. Let me know that you're here. If you're going to stick around and chat or watch. You don't have to chat, but I do like when you guys chat with me while I do my makeup. Makes it a lot easier and smoother when I can chat with you guys. We're going to use spray foundation again today because it restocks in 2 days. 2 days. All shades will be restocked. So I have a pre-order list going for this foundation. It is the best ever. You're going to want it. You will want to get on that pre-order list. So let me know if you're interested. I will invoice you the day before. I can get you color matched and we will get it ordered up for you and sent to you. Okay, so I like to let my primer sit for just a few minutes. So let's get some people on here. So go ahead, hit that share button while we're letting this primer set. I did my face wash, the cleanser this morning, Younique cleanser. Best cleanser ever. If you have super sensitive skin, then you want to give our Younique products a try because it's great for super sensitive skin. So like gentle, this cleanser. And then I used my tinted moisturizer, day moisturizer. And I had to use this like store-bought eye cream. My Younique eye cream, my Facebook, what in the world? My Younique eye cream is on its way, and I think it will be here on Thursday. Sometimes my Younique stuff comes a day early, so we'll see. It might be here tomorrow. I cannot wait. This girl needs a new eye cream because look at these under eyes. So let's see, do we want to like fill the brows in real quick? I like to give this primer some time to set, so let's go ahead and fill in the brows. I'm just going to use a pressed eyeshadow, I think, just to fill them in the tiniest bit and give them a little shape and definition. I did trim my brows the other day, guys, and I might have taken a little bit more off than I anticipated. But my brows were getting a little out of control, just a little bit, like they looked like caterpillars. They were way too long, way too thick. So I thinned them out a little bit and I shortened up the tail. Now it looks so different. Because I was so used to them looking that way. But I do think they look better. They're not like overtaking my entire face, which is a good thing. I think we're going to use 4D mascara today. And I do have a way that you can earn a free 4D mascara. If you're interested in that and you want more information, comment down below and let me know, and I can message you, give you all the deets. That's our one-step fiber mascara, and it's incredible, which you'll see here in a little bit how good it is. So see, I like to just darken my brows up a little bit because I feel like it really frames the face and it makes the eyes pop. Okay, now I usually like to take a spoolie brush through. Once I fill them in, I take a little spoolie brush, which our brow pencil has a spoolie on the end of it. And so I just like to comb it through, that way it doesn't look too harsh or too dark. Just like that. Okay, brows are done. So now let's go into foundation. We're gonna use our kabuki brush, but this one really needs cleaned. My face feels so nice and fresh and clean right now that I don't really want to use a dirty brush on my face. So I'm gonna use this other like kabuki style brush that I have. Let's see, where's our spray foundation? Okay, here it is. Spray foundation, full coverage, lightweight, airbrush finish, aka the best ever. Okay, so we're gonna shake her up. I'm using the shade Taffeta. There are a few of these available, few shades available. Most of the lighter shades are out of stock until Thursday. Thursday they restock. So you want to get on, if you don't want me to order for you, you want to order for yourself, get on my website Thursday morning. I'm wanting to say usually 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time is when they restock. If it doesn't restock at 9, it will probably be at noon or 2 o'clock. So just check those times to see. But it's amazing. If you get on there and see right now, if you're like darker, super tan, super dark, you might have a shade on there that's available right now and you can order. Okay, here we go. Trust me, you're gonna want it. You're gonna want it. Watch the awesomeness. I'm telling you, it's just mind-blowing how it smooths everything out. It covers everything. And we might highlight with a lighter shade of it too today. We're just gonna do a really pretty full glam today, so count on this being like a little bit of a longer video. Okay, so I like to kind of go in, press it in, stipple it in. I'm trying to do one side for you guys so you can see the comparison and the coverage. I know I usually like to take a screenshot once I get half of it done. You can also use a damp sponge, a beauty sponge, to apply it. If you're a sponge kind of gal. It's according to whatever your preference is. I kind of go back and forth between the sponge and a brush. You guys see this? Look at that. Look at that. See, when I step back, look how airbrushed, like perfection. this side is compared to this side. I mean, let's just take a moment and view that. I don't want to put too much around the eye area because I'm going to highlight with a lighter shade. Look at that. Let's screenshot this. Hold on. Take your screenshots, post them on your wall, and tag me, okay? If your friends have any questions about it, I'll message them. Go ahead, screenshot this. There's a little challenge for you today. Screenshot that and then post it to your wall and tag me. Okay? I know. You know people who are going to want this. Okay? They can message me. I can message them. I want everybody to get their hands on this stuff come Thursday. Woo! Yes! So good. Okay, so now that we've done one side, we're going to go ahead and do the other side. Finish the other side up. Make sure you shake it up really good because it's going to help. You want to make sure it's all loosened up in there. Okay, we're going to make this side match the other side. Because once we add it to one side, it makes the other side look pretty rough. Okay, we're just stippling it on. Blend down the neck. Always blend. Okay, and then blend into the hairline. Okay, you don't want to look like you got a ring all the way around your face, so properly blend it. I always take a few extra minutes to make sure everything is fully blended. And it's gonna look nicer throughout the day when you do that. Get those ears. Okay. Just like that. Boom. We're all even. Skin looks flawless. Okay, so now we're going to use a lighter shade, but I'm going to take a sponge for this part because we're going to get up underneath the eyes. That was the shade Taffeta. Now we're going to take the shade Scarlet, which is the lightest shade. So if you wanted to get your foundation shade and a light highlight shade, it works really good as a highlight. You could even use it to contour if you wanted to. I'm going to shake it up. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. It's really quiet today. Where's everybody at? This is why it's important for you guys to share, share, share. To help get my name out there. I want to have tons of viewers when I hit that live button. Okay? So we're going in with the shade Scarlet. We're going to pop that right underneath the eyes. This is going to make you look nice and bright and awake. And if you're like me, you could probably use some help with that. I'm going to take it all over the eye area. We're kind of bringing it down into a triangle under the eyes. And then on the lid. Do you see that? Adding it in these areas is really going to start bringing some dimension to the face. And bringing out the areas that we want to stand out. This brightness under the eyes Brings attention up to the eyes. Makes them pop. All right, I'm gonna spray it a little bit. Well, actually, I'm just gonna wipe it off the side here because I'm gonna add it right above my jawline on both sides. Okay. You know, the one thing I don't like about going live from a business page is it doesn't let us invite people. Like when we go live on our main wall, it gives you the option to invite people. But if you go live on your business page, you can't invite anyone. It doesn't let me tag people. And I have people who want to be notified when I go live. So make sure, if you are one of those people that want to catch me live, make sure you're following my business page, Kayla's Marvelous Makeup. So just go give it a like. I don't know if there's a like and a follow option. Check the settings on it. That way you can get notified when I go live. You might be able to tap your screen, hit the follow button, and then also the 3 little dots in the top right hand corner. See if it gives you the option to turn on your live notifications. So I think a lot of times people don't get notified when I go live from here. Because I know I got peeps who like to join me and chat. Alright, so I'm just blending all of that in, making sure there's no harsh lines or edges. Okay, you want it to look nice and smooth and natural, so make sure you're blending it in. Okay, so now we're going to go in with a setting powder and set all of the highlighted areas that we just did. So I'm taking my sponge again and a setting powder. Okay, the Behold setting powder is perfect because it's very thin. I'm not sure if it's in stock right now or not. Anything that's out of stock, I can put you on a pre-order list and notify you when it comes back in stock. Younique is just doing like a little makeover on some of our products. So that's why some of them might be unavailable or out of stock. But don't worry, because amazing things are coming. Our first new product launches on July 1st, and that's our new eye cream. And then we will have 14 more products, brand new products coming out before the end of the year. So excited. I cannot tell you. So pumped because I have a good feeling about these new products. I'm gonna adjust this phone a little bit. All right, so let's put some of these things away while our setting powder is setting. I'm gonna move these spray foundations out of the way. I am gonna take my kabuki brush. Actually, I'm gonna take my fluffy face brush, which has a broken handle on it, but it still works. And we're just gonna kind of dust all this setting powder off. You can let it sit. If you have super oily skin, you can let that powder sit on there for a few minutes. And that's gonna help to keep the oil at bay and keep it from creasing your makeup throughout the day. Little tip for you. It's called baking. Just let that setting powder sit on for a good 3 to 5 minutes and then just dust it all away. What do you guys think about my space buttons today? I don't know how I feel about them. I really don't. And then I wore my Toy Story shirt because I was thinking of the little alien guys on Toy Story, but I don't even think they're on here. I think Woody, Buzz, and Jessie are the only ones that got a cameo on this shirt. spacemen, which are like my favorite characters on there. Didn't even get a spot on the shirt. But it's still cute, so. This is a LuLaRoe shirt. One of my friends, Marty, she sent me a whole box of LuLaRoe because I'm obsessed with LuLaRoe. I do collaborations with them. And I haven't gotten a box from them in a while because of all the COVID-19 stuff, but I do collabs with them and they send me some new pieces and I will like model them on Facebook, Instagram, and all that what fun stuff. Okay, for some reason my screen went darker. Hi Rita. All right, we're gonna add some warmth to the face. So I'm gonna add a little bit of bronzer, which I think bronzer might be one of the new products this year. Pretty sure because our beachfront bronzer retired. So I'm pretty sure we're gonna have a new bronzer coming out. So I'm just gonna add this in the areas that I wanna kind of bring less, it kind of does both. It brings like less attention to and then makes other areas like kind of stand out more, if that makes sense. So we're adding it here because we're kind of bringing in the face a little bit to give it some shape, but it's also making the cheekbones more like prominent and stand out more. So I'm kind of doing it at an angle from like the top of the ear right about to here, and that is like giving a lift, an appearance of the little facelift. Okay, then we're gonna bring it under the jawline, my favorite area, because this makes the face look slimmer, and we can kind of like camouflage that little double chin down there. A little double chin action I got going down there. It's not too bad. Been working on it, but it's still there. Just like that. And then we're gonna bring it up onto the sides of the temples. Now, depending on how large your forehead is, if you have an average size to a smaller forehead, you're gonna pop it right here on the side and keep it right here. My forehead is pretty average size. So I kind of just add it right here in the corner of the forehead on both sides. If you have a larger forehead, go ahead and bring it all the way up to the top and connect it to the other side. Okay, make sure you're blending it into the hairline, but try not to get it like all in your hair, all up in your hair. It's not a cute look. I have the strangest feeling that my comments are not working. We're gonna go ahead and drag it down the neck, pull it down to where it blends. Okay, and then you want to blend it out. I am gonna add it on to the sides of my nose to give my nose some definition. If you have a larger nose, a wider nose, you can do this and you can make it look thinner. It's a pretty cool little trick. I see a hair hanging from it. Okay, that's a cool little contouring trick. And I just use our fluffy crease brush. Okay, then it looks crazy right now, but we're gonna blend it. Okay, so I'm gonna get me a dense brush. We're just gonna use this kabuki brush. And we're gonna kind of buff it in a little bit. You don't want it too strong looking. Look at that. Looks like I've had a nose job, guys. But all I did was contoured. Crazy. Now, make sure all your bronzer is like blended in. So it kind of blends in with your highlight, with your foundation. The edges of it are nice and smooth. Okay, just like that. If you're just joining, say hello so I know that you're here and you're watching. You can just drop an emoji, drop a smiley face. And we're gonna add some blush onto the cheeks to give us a little color to the face. I'm gonna take our pressed blusher in the shade Supple. It's kind of like a peachy pink. I really love this shade. I use it a lot. I want to get Sweet too, because Sweet is great for pretty much any look. Probably our most popular shade would be Sweet. A lot of people like Sisterly too. But this one, Supple, is probably my favorite. It's really pretty. All right, so our face is done. We are gonna add a little bit of highlighter, but we're gonna set the face first with some setting spray. Okay. So I'm gonna shake up my Behold setting spray. We're just gonna spray it all over, and then we're just gonna fan it and let it dry while keeping the rest of our face nice and still, because you don't want it to mess up any of your makeup you have on already. You don't want it to crease, so just kind of keep your face nice and still and fan it. This is gonna lock your makeup in place. Hold it in place all day. Okay, just a few moments is all you need. There we go. Everything is nice and set. So let's do the eyes. What do we want to do on the eyes today? A lot of the pressed shadows are currently unavailable, but I'm pretty sure the shades I'm about to use are available. So if you like the look of it, let me know. I can send you the link to these shades. So these are our pressed eyeshadows. We've got a lot of shades. I've got some orange going on here, so why don't we do like an orangey brown eye look? I think that's what I want to do. It'll look cute with the shirt. So we're gonna I'm gonna start first with the shade Gingerly, which is like a caramel brown. We'll start with that first, and then maybe do the orange down on the lid. Let's see how that works. Gingerly is a great transition color right here in your crease. It's very pretty. I use it quite often in a lot of my looks. Okay, and I'm using the fluffy crease brush, which you can find on my website under Tools and Eye Brushes. Okay, so we're just kind of blending this back and forth until it looks how we want it. Okay, let's see. So I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do an orange base with the shade Lively on the lid. On top of it, I'm gonna put Fanatical, which is like a gold metallic. And then we're gonna add Marvelous, which is a chocolate brown, into the outer corner and maybe bring it down underneath a little bit, which we're gonna use all those shades underneath, I think. So, I was gonna set this down, but let's see. I need a flat brush to do the lid. So we're gonna take a cream shadow brush. This is also on my website. This is Younique's cream shadow brush. We're gonna dip into the shade Lively, which is a really pretty orange. Okay, we're gonna add this all over the lid. We're just gonna take it all over, get us a nice orange base. Take it up to the crease, but not in the crease. I'm just kind of patting it on too. I really need to get a mirror out while I'm doing this though. So let me move some stuff around here for a second. I don't know if that'll stay or not. Please don't drop. I have these eyeshadows open. I don't need them to get all over the floor. And if you don't want any fallout, make sure you tap your brush off really good before you go in. That will help with fallout. Isn't that pretty though? I love that color. And it don't get enough love because I really use it a lot in the fall time, in my fall eye looks, but you can definitely make it work for summer too. You guys, if the comments are not working, I'm just not seeing them. I apologize if you're commenting. I'm seeing people join, but no comments. Woo, look at that. Okay, so I think what we're gonna do is take the ring finger. We're gonna go into the shade Fanatical, which is a metallic, like a warm metallic gold. It's really, really pretty. And we're just gonna pop this right in the middle. Now, if you want it really metallic-y, you can use a flat brush and wet it. I'm just gonna use it to kind of brighten up the middle a little bit. Okay. This is looking like a pretty sunset. Looks like the sun's shining right in the middle. So pretty. Now we're gonna bring some depth into the outer corner with a chocolate brown called Marvelous. Why is my phone going dark, guys? Hold on. I can't even see my face. My phone might be overheating. Let me check it out real quick. My screen got dark. Let me see if I can turn. Oh yeah, my phone is really warm. So weird. It's a brand new phone. Like, it shouldn't be overheating. I know I use it a lot for my business, but Sheesh. Come on. Maybe I should unhook it from the charger. Let's see if that cools it down just a little bit. Hold on. All right. I think it's just getting a little warm. So hopefully you guys can still see me. Comment down below. Let me know if my picture is clear. Okay. We're gonna go in with that chocolate brown with the fluffy crease brush, and we're gonna add that into the outer corner a little bit. Okay. And this is just gonna add depth to the eye look. There really is not much to doing an eye look. If you have a good transition color, start with a good transition color. Make sure it's matte, which means there's no shimmer in it, no sparkles, no nothing. It's just a flat matte color. Usually in the brown family, like a lighter brown color, we use that caramel brown would work. And then get you a lid color. It can be shimmer, it can be matte, it can be satin. You can use whatever you want on your lid. And then use a matte, darker shade for your outer corner just to bring in some depth. It doesn't have to be brown. It can be a deeper purple or like a deep maroon color. Anything that's just gonna kind of add some depth to the eye look. Blend them, blend it out. Don't over blend, gently blend the colors. And boom, you have a beautiful eye look. Okay, we're doing the same thing over here. I'm seeing some messages come through. I will answer them as soon as I hop off. No worries, I will get to you. Okay, so after I get those colors, we're gonna go ahead and add some onto the bottom lash line to kind of even it out on the top. So I'm gonna take the gingerly shade first, which was the transition color. Add that under the bottom lash line. And then if we want to use some of the orange next, Lively. Do this side real quick. Okay, and then I'm going to take the shade Lively. Let me see how much charge we have. We have 50% charge, so I'm not sure what's the deal with how dark it is. Like my screen's so dark I can hardly see. It has to just be overheating. And I had the iPhone 11, so come on, I literally just got it not too long ago. All right, now we're gonna take the chocolate brown and add that right here into the outer corner. I'm not gonna take it all the way across. I'm just gonna do what we did on top, add it into the outer corner, underneath. Again, for just some depth underneath the eye. Okay, now we're gonna blend. So I'm gonna take a fluffy crease brush, looks like this, And we're gonna kind of blend these together. So I'm just gently blending. Make sure your fingers are down here on the end if you want a nice soft blend. Same thing over here. Okay, there we have it. That's a really pretty eye look. Matches this shirt so good. Okay, now lashes. We're gonna do some lashes. Now you could always use a light shimmer color and highlight your brow bone right up here, and then your inner corners if you wanted to brighten it up a little bit. We're just gonna go straight into mascara. So I'm gonna use the 4D Fiber Mascara, which earlier in the video, I told you guys that I have a way where you can earn one for free. So if you're interested in that, message me or comment on this video and I'll contact you and give you all the details. So I'm kind of just wiping. This is a fiber mascara, so I'm kind of cleaning the wand off a little bit because I don't want too much product to start with. You don't want to get it too clumpy. So you don't need all that product. So just kind of wipe it off a little bit, push all that excess down into the tube. Now, we are going to start by wiggling the wand into the base of the lashes because we're going to build up the base first. With the 4D, you want to do the wiggle and roll technique to get the best results. I'm just cleaning a little bit more off. So what I'm going to do is to get into the base, I'm going to kind of like look up but hold my eyes down, if that makes sense. And I'm going to get up underneath there and just wiggle it back and forth. Okay, this is going to build the lash line up and make your lash line look super thick. Can you see that? Makes that lash line look nice and full, which is going to make your lashes look thicker. Sorry, I'm using this tiny little mirror and it's hard to see in it. So after you build it up, build the lash line up, the base, how you want it, then you're going to take your wand and kind of twirl it to the tips of the lashes. Build the base, then twirl to the tips. Okay, you are going to see those fibers attaching to your lashes. It's going to make them look thicker and longer. That's the magic of this mascara. Those fibers kind of grab onto each other, which kind of creates like a wispy looking lash. Hi, Melissa. Okay. So just mess around with it till it looks how you want it. Alright, I think that's good for the first coat. We're going to let the first coat dry while we move to the other side. Okay, look at that. First coat. So I'm going to go ahead and re-dip it slowly into the tube, pull it back out slowly, wipe the wand. It might be time to give my wand a good cleaning. You want to do that at least like once a week, once every couple weeks. Just run your mascara wand under hot water. Give the bristles a nice cleaning, because sometimes that product builds up on it and needs to be cleaned off. Okay, we are wiggling it into the base. So if you've ever heard of the term tight lining, where you take a eyeliner pencil and you run it up underneath the bottom of your lash line, this is kind of given the same effect. We're almost, by wiggling it into the base, we're almost like stamping underneath there. You just got to be really careful because you don't want to get it in your eye. So I kind of like lift up on the lashes a little bit so it doesn't get in my eye. So not only does it make the lash line look thicker, it kind of tight lines underneath there too. Okay, now twirl to the tips. And the reason why you twirl, it helps to lengthen and to kind of curl the lashes up a little bit, because it's a double-sided wand. So both sides of the wand do two different things. So you want to kind of make sure you're working both sides. You can use the tip to kind of separate them. Whoops. Okay, just like that. So for the second coat, I'm gonna go in, add a little bit more fibers on there, but on the second coat, I'm only gonna add it to the tips of my lashes. Okay, because again, I do not want too much product on my lashes because it's gonna look clumpy. It's not gonna look good. So if you want the best results, just take the second coat onto the tips. And that's gonna just give you more length. I'm not running it all the way through, just focusing on the tips. If you start running this thing through your lashes 50 million times, it's gonna look too thick and clumpy. You're not gonna like it. So trust me, just run it through the tips. Second and third time around, however many coats you want to do. Look at that. You see that? Love it. So now we're just going to add it to the bottom. Got a squeaky chair today. Okay, there it is. Lashes are done and looking fabulous. So make sure you let me know if you're interested in getting one of these. I think you'll love it. It's hypoallergenic. It's fabulous. Okay, and there is a shop button on my business page. You can just click back out of this on Kayla's Marvelous Makeup. That'll take you to my business page, and there is a shop button where you can go grab your products, or if you want me to order for you, I can invoice you for anything you want, and I can place the order for you. So now let's do a lip. What lippy color? I have been showing this lip color a lot. It's beautiful. It's our Opulence lipstick. It is a very pretty summer color. This would not go with this look, but this is the Opulence lipstick in the shade Extravagant, and it is such a pretty summer color. It's so fun and bright. It's like a corally pink. So pretty. We're not going to use that because that will not match this lip look. So let's see, what do we want to do? Let me see if I've got a lip. I don't know if my lip bag's in here or not. Pouty lip liner is not available anymore, so I cannot, I mean, I can use it, but you guys can't get it. What lippy would look good with this? Look. Which one, you guys? I think my lip, we might have to do a lip bonbon because I think my lip bag is in the bathroom. So I think we're just going to take Prim eyeliner, line the lips, and then we're going to top it with Vanilla Milkshake Lip Bonbon. It'll still be pretty. Oh, of course this needs sharpened though. And my sharpener is in the bag too. Really, Kayla? Really? Let me see, do I have another? Should we improvise? I'm good at improvising. We're gonna use our brow pencil to line our lips. That's what we're gonna do. Don't worry, I've done this before. When I can't find my brown lip liner, we just use brow pencil. So clean the lips off good. If you have dry lips, grab the lip exfoliator. Okay, it's great. Okay, here we go. I am overlining just the tiniest bit to give my lips more fullness. Just don't go overboard with the overlining. Okay. And then you can just bring it in a little bit to kind of darken the corners up. And then watch what this will do when you add the lip bonbon. So this is gonna create kind of like an ombre. And if you know me, I love ombre lips. Okay, just like that. Darken the corners, all lined up. Now we're gonna take our lip bonbon in the shade Vanilla Milkshake. It's the only one available right now. It's just a clear, but it works great with lip liner shades. Adding it on top, and it moisturizes the lips. And then you just blend them together. Look how pretty that is. That goes great with this look. And let's top it off with some luminizer. You can add luminizer on the face. You can even use it on the lips. I'm gonna try to pop a little bit in the middle of my lips. Let's see, I'm gonna use the shade Benevolent. And pop it right in the middle, give the lips a little shine. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, now we're gonna add it onto the high points of the cheek. A little glow. Okay, tip of the nose. We're gonna go down the bridge. I'm gonna take my ring finger and add it right here on the Cupid's bow. You can pop this on the inner corners of the eyes. If you wanna brighten your eye look up. Look at that. Let's go ahead and just do the brow bone as well, while we're at it. Okay, now I'm gonna take the tiniest bit and add right here above the arch of the brow. Okay, we're done. This looks complete. All right, guys, thanks so much for joining me today. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. Let me know if you have any questions at all about any products. Again, spray foundation, which is what we're wearing today, restocks on Thursday. So if you want on my pre-order list, you gotta let me know. You can message me or let me know down in the comments. I hope you guys have a great day, and thanks so much for watching. Make sure you share, and I will catch you guys on my next live. Bye, everyone.